All jokes aside, you know how niggas be like, I'm this and that for life, this and that for life. I'm on this for life, nigga, this a blow. Hey, yo, Madara, here go a class for you, my nigga. 140 for the rebel. The world turned its back on me. I'm a cripple. We got soldiers, he got soldiers, but I got different ones. Ain't no way out, I tell you once. Don't pray for nothing, sin and curse. We can't forgive what's forbidden. Remain in them trenches. Trust in the Lord, but please forgive me for the times that I did. If rank is given, have your respect to your apprentice. Be about your business. This loyalty's a damn sentence. Look, trying to pick up with a blind friend. They said there'll be many mansions. I'm just grinding for my time share. Them devils ain't playing fair. They hunt you like Van Pelt, but ain't no getting out the game like Jumanji. Or if you take that oath, it's a Dundee. They try to deal death to a priest. You won't make it out in one piece. So you can stand. Just make sure you got the heart. Say your name 3 times and it's death do us part. No. So how you feel about this truth I done shown? This ain't the life you think, little nigga. I should want. Even your own people go this zone. And the Lord said they hate you for my name. So you better keep it on. Ain't no more guess. Ain't no more questions. Make sure my election till I'm tucked away like George Jetson. Murder for capital, now it's murder at the Capitol. The world in amazement, we like fuck 'em, raise it. I pity those watching life as it goes by. Be giving mercy in this life, I don't know why. In pump smoke, never try to. The dead at home, my brother be the dead, it's all I don't. Either fold or salute, my nigga. They like, how you stay focused? I told them I'm motivated cause of you, my nigga. Brotherhoods and weapons, still got weapons on the scene. And I never do my niggas like Bishop did Raheem. Never mind in all beliefs, they under anesthesia. Shorty say she leave me, said she wanna let that love go. So I let that love grow. But if I bring you to my bed, that's a blood oath. So, how you feel about this truth I done shown? This ain't the life you think, little nigga. I should want. Even your own people go this zone. And the Lord said they hate you for my name, so you better keep it on. Yeah.
Give me Isaiah 14 and 21. They did the same thing to my people. So you said that they put millions of my access. Should a murderer go to jail for murdering? Absolutely. Should a thief go to jail when he steals? Absolutely. Should a robber pay back the money he robbed? Absolutely. So why shouldn't the white man pay for what he did? That's right.
One day you'll see just how it feels. Payback is a door. It's a door. Payback is a door. It's a door. Payback is a door. It's a door. Payback is a door. It's a door.
I'm in a hell of a hole, was never expected to grow. Just obstacles set in the road, that a result of me selling my soul. The story I'm telling is cold, but yet it's what everyone knows. The white man's the devil is known. America was never our home. Only a place of captivity, safe facility, hating, disfigure me. They claim that I'm lazy, be killing me. Maybe this slavery draining my energy. 400 years and counting. The trail of my tears is countless. The fact that I'm here is astounding, but I can't wait till this shit is surrounded. Ready to tangle my king and the angel, be ready to rap. Crack in the sky, nuclear missiles will make it official. I'm capturing every crack and surviving. Put them all in chains where they need to be. Slavery for me. And let the whole world see that with them in the cage and safer in the streets. Put the dog on a leash. Get resolved for the beast. 144, get the ruler show, we could all be at peace. As soon as the trumpets are sound, your kingdom, we busting it down. The only way justice is found, the time for your judgment is now.
You'll see just how it feels. Payback is a door. It's a door. Payback is a door. It's a door. Payback.
remorse in my blood, Slim. It won't be no compromise. Now it's time to feed the worms. Watch his body turn to flies. I clutch iron while you trust the lies. The next Glock I buy gon' be Gen 5. I get it customized. And sending shots off like farewell. Praying payback come back around like a carousel. Still remember YAHANNA's words ringing in my head like bells. Said you in his body, you fit the Lord, fuck the cartel. Triangle choke, apply pressure to the game like I did Vondale. Payback's a bitch in a dress. She a bombshell. Revenge is dish served cold. I just hope they make an oxtail. Glock fresh out the box, I swear it got that new car smell. Made myself a target in the world of mad shooters. That was designed fire for our babies to pass through it. And the day of our king's reign, I'll be overzealous. They bought my jealous, I bought brand new parabellums.
Someday you'll see just how it feels. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog.
Pando, kill the beat.
I don't know who, somebody need to hear this. Y'all speak Hebrew, that's Yiddish. How the fuck you try to label us anti-Semitic? We the Israelites, blacks, native Hispanics. The Germans get locked up for the Holocaust. Meanwhile, black people still up in the Holocaust. 100 million of us died in the transatlantic. 6 million died. Y'all want the world to never forget it. You can never be a Jew. You a Ashkenaz. This ain't a star dum-dum. A gun that would die. Yeah, Yeezy told the truth and got ostracized. Not one person in the Bible had on a yarmulke. We were slaves in America like we was in Egypt. Y'all don't even fit the curses in the Torah neither. Y'all was blind to the truth. I had to make it clear how Jerusalem, your land, your people came from Europe. That was 1947. Your menorah got 9 sticks. It's really only 7. Yeah, it's us against the world. Armageddon. This what happened when you inherit lies from your ancestors. Y'all the synagogue of Satan with them black hats. Your whole nation sitting ducks, Aflacs, bunch of thieves and culture vultures, ain't nothing kosher. To tell the truth, you vagabonds don't have a culture. Macedonia, Alexander and Philip, you a convert, so tell me, how the fuck is you Israel? That don't make you the people just cause you live there. Why my people can't hate your people like y'all hate Hitler? All the prophets was black and was called nigga. Y'all don't even fit the description that's in the scriptures. Abraham, all the way down to Jacob, we the real Jews. Y'all don't study Christ, y'all follow the Talmud. Keep it real, yeah, let's keep it real. Cold hard truth, it give you chills. Say y'all Jewish cause y'all ain't really them. About to do them like Hammond, this the Feast of Purim. U.P.K undefeated, this an easy win. We was born fighting, y'all the evil twin. Jacob took hold of his heel, then out came his little red bastard, they kosher deals. It's only 12 tribes, y'all trying to make it 13. Esau despised his birthright, the Lord cursed him. He ain't the devil who is, I'm still searching. Ask your rabbi, why he give them babies herpes? I don't know what's worse, that or you claiming that you a Maccabee. I'm about to cancel, everybody try to cancel ye. I ain't afraid to speak, that's what I do. They riding to the core, I'm just judging them by their fruit. Cause they ain't suffering curses. If I was carnal, I promise I'll punch you in person. I know that's an uncomfortable subject. They making millions off our culture and black people suffering from it. Yeah, they don't believe in Christ. They the Antichrist. Make a living off of niggas. They're a parasite. I ain't afraid to tell the truth. Niggas terrified. I'm about to go DEFCON 4. I ain't satisfied.
That is proof. That is absolute proof that they know we are the real Jews. That's absolute proof. Now you got the records. Go find me a white Jew on any archaeology in Egypt anywhere. You will never find a piece of archaeology with white people as slaves in Egypt. So don't tell me that they were slaves and it's their identity, and they know it. And another blasphemy of God. The Lord knows the blasphemy of you so-called white people that say God's chosen people are living in the ghettos of America. God's chosen people are in poverty and depression in the streets of America. God's chosen people are walking around in America with no identity. That's where God's chosen people are.
Yo, shalom, bro. You hear me?
Hey, Shalom, yeah, bro. What's
What's good, bro? Lord in Christ, is the audio good? Like you hear me and everything?
Yeah, I hear you. Good to go.
Matter of fact, let me turn. Right, that should be Tawab. Most High in Christ, man.
Yeah, hell yeah. I hear you. Good to go. You can hear me?
Yeah, I hear you just fine, brother. I hear you
What's
fine. Yeah, we good to roll. All right, we up in this piece, man. Chainbreakers Podcast, back at it once again. You know what I'm saying? Shalom to everybody. Everybody out there, you know what I'm saying? To the brothers, to the sisters tuning in. This is the 56th. This is number 56, man. This is the 56th episode of the Chainbreakers Podcast, brought to you by the I.S.U.P.K, the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. Started out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under commanding General YAHANNA, holding it down. We've been doing it since 1969. And here we are yet again on the Chainbreakers Podcast. This podcast is broadcasted from North Carolina and Oklahoma City. And what do, man? We do the same thing that we always been doing. Just a little different spin on it. You know what I'm saying? A little twist on it, pause. All we doing is we just breaking the chains of oppression. They took the physical chains off us, but as we can see very clearly from what we're about, me and Yarmak, the funny thing is we get on the show and y'all in y'all mind probably think, oh, there go Yarmak and Dabawan. Meanwhile, most of the time, I probably just got off the phone with him right before the show started. And today is no different. So we was talking about stuff, man. The world is absolutely bugged out. It's bugged out, insane. It makes no sense. Everybody's crazy except us, right? I guess. And it's like
right.
That's why this show exists, because these are mental change. We're trying to free the people. We're trying to free the people, trying to get y'all to, trying to help our brothers and sisters up out of this thing, man. I'm telling you, it's crazy out here. So, man, we're gonna do what we always do. But before we get started, what's good, bro? What's happening?
Hey, man. Hey, it's all good. Hey, shout out to Florida, man. Commander General YAHANNA for the Florida cookout. You understand? That was definitely an event. If you weren't there, make sure you make it there next year. You understand? But shout out to all those brothers. I ain't got much. I'm ready to roll, man. I'm ready to get in some of these topics. And let's just, let's start like the title say. Let's break some of the chains off of our minds, man. And let's just start giving our brothers and sisters another way of thinking about and looking to these topics, man. Because
that's right.
For so long, not to be so long-winded, but we look at these topics that these hot topics in the world, and sometimes we get we get caught up in the midst of what's going on around us, and we allow for pretty much like our sisters to kind of drive our point of view about certain things, our Christian leaders to drive our points of view about certain things, and we're not actually getting into the guns and butter of what it is. That's when it comes to Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, man. So we're gonna go into these topics, and we're gonna tell you exactly what it is, how you should think, and how you should not think about these things that's happening, across the earth. But that's it. That's all I got.
Damn right, bro. You absolutely right, and that's exactly what we're gonna do. We're gonna break the chains today. We if you haven't heard, hold on, Salaki, I cannot start. You understand? Without making sure all my brothers on the show get their due diligence. And Salakia can't start without.
No sweat.
Shalom, Adawan, Lord of Christ. What's good, sir?
Hey, shalom. Hey, shalom, Marky. Hey, everything going to Wab. Everything going to Wab. Just what our oppressor is the devil the Bible speaks of.
I'm right.
I'm right.
You always got to put that out.
No, that's an excellent fit, by the way. So that Tam is crazy with the red. That joint is fire.
Hey, Most High in Christ, man. Most High in Christ. The water.
Can't expect nothing less, of course. You know what I'm saying? From Captain Yagarwat, who is over the garment department for the entire I.S.U.P.K. You know what I'm saying? So make sure if you want to get some garments done, you want to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Jazz, that's the brother that you have to get with, Captain of 10,000 Yagarwat, holding it down out there in Oklahoma City. We're gonna get into this first thing real quick, man. Today is a bunch of like crazy stuff we're gonna talk about. But is there anything you wanted to bring up before we start rolling, Cap?
No, we just go ahead and hit it, man.
Con. So the first thing I want to go into, if I could, Baba Shah, I want to go into this video that I saw. Shout out to Officer in the car up in Philly. He had put this in our a group chat that we have specifically for the purpose of us going in there and, you know what I'm saying, and we're trying to get this social media, trying to get better with it, right? But I seen it and it was so disgusting. I'm like, do people realize that this kind of thing it takes place? Like, you know what I mean? When we talk about these things, people think that we're joking, that this is what happens. But I want y'all to see this. Salaki, I gotta send it to myself. Make sure as well, also, everybody, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. And put that up on the screen. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. You might notice that we are broadcasting from less channels now. And there's a reason for that. The reason for that is, you know what I'm saying? Yesterday's price is not today's price. And so if you want to watch this Chainbreakers podcast, it is not going to be broadcasted all over the earth. You're going to have to, pretty soon, you're going to have to go to Chainbreakers on YouTube, Chainbreakers on Instagram, Chainbreakers on Facebook. That's the only way you're going to watch the show. And don't let the numbers get too crazy, because then you might have to pay just to watch the show. We're trying to be nice right now. So Most High in Christ, we're going to stick with our loyal, supporters and everything. That's why we're broadcasting from less channels. So if you don't see the show, or if you know someone else who watches the show consistently or whatever, like, I couldn't see the show, it didn't pop up. It's because right now on YouTube, we're only on Chainbreakers on YouTube. That's the only channel on YouTube we're broadcasting from. We are on I.S.U.P.K. Durham on Facebook, and we are on the Durham Twitter as well. Those are the three channels that you can view from at the moment. Okay, so make sure you like, share, and subscribe to all of those. Help us push this truth. You know what I'm saying? Help us push this show, man. We trying to be up there with It Is What It Is. We trying to be up there with $1 million worth of game, all of that. You know what it is. All right.
It is what it is.
Yeah. So here we go. Check it out. Salakia. All right, Most High in Christ. I hope this link works. It's an Instagram reel, so it should be Tawab. All right. Yeah. All right, so let me pause it. Hold up. I'm going to scroll to it. So bear with me just a second. You see. Shout out to everybody tuning in as well. You know what I'm saying? Who we got up in here, Yarmak?
Let's see. We got Young Man Black out of Durham, North Carolina. Shout out to Black. We got Young Man David out of Eastern Carolina. We got Officer Yagadar, right, from Prince George, VA, right? And Young Man Fresh out of Durham, coming from the Durham camp. Most
damn right. Sure Shalom. Shalom. Damn right. All right, so check out this video. Hopefully, I'm gonna check and make sure y'all can hear it.
Oh, I've seen this.
All right. I see this.
I don't care.
You don't care.
You take care of other people's kids.
You get
I don't care. Yes.
Start though. I needed it to start from the beginning. Salakia.
So now it's over. Yep, you want to take care of that girl, your little new girlfriend, her kids. Now, yes, because you got me messed up. You got me messed up. Okay. Yes, because I need all that money. I need it all. I need every penny I can get. Yep. Now you can see your kids once a week instead of seeing them all the time. So whenever you feel like it. Oh well, at least I'm getting paid. Did you want to be laid up with some other girl? Yeah, you got me messed up. Now, no, because that's what you get. You embarrass me. You embarrass me. You embarrass me. You embarrassing me. I don't care. Call it what I want. Well, oh well. Now, yeah, 1,200 a week. Yeah. No, I'm gonna egg this one on. Yep, I'm gonna be buying plenty. Yeah, where you going? Where you going?
Well, there you have it, folks. So apparently, I don't know much of the backstory fully. You know, I don't even know. With these kind of things, you never know. This could be some kind of made-up skit. Who knows, right?
Right.
So we do know, and I know this from talking to my brothers, these things happen for real. Okay? So for the next 20 minutes, let's just pretend this is real. This is really a brother who child support court just said he got to pay $1,200 a week. This woman is antagonizing him and saying all this kind of crazy stuff or what have you. What if anything? I'll leave the floor open. If this is in fact real, first of all, is she wrong? Is there something wrong with what she's saying or doing? You know what I mean? Or because a lot of sisters would say, well, she should get all that money and she should be happy about it. He probably wasn't trying to pay nothing. He probably was a deadbeat. He probably was doing all of this and doing all of that. And that's probably why she's acting like that, because he's finally getting his payback. So is she right in the way that she's acting? And is this brother right here, is he, is this restitution? You know what I mean? Is it a situation or again, we don't know all the details.
Yeah, good.
You know what I mean? Does this sound fair? Is this fair? Like, hey, look, you made a child, you laid down with that woman, you give up that $1,200 every week. I'll leave the floor open.
Hey, brother, hey, Salakia, it's like, I really don't think child support anyway is like fair. It's never going to be fair.
Con.
I don't think it's never going to be fair, but man, boy, I got hit with $600 a month, and I thought that, man, that was terrible.
Good night.
Because it was to the point where I couldn't survive. It was the point where I wasn't making no hell of a lot of money, you know what I'm saying? But it was cut down to it was to the point that I was getting $100 a week.
Good night.
It was $100 a week, and the judge did not care. And see, that's what it's so messed up. The system is so messed up. The judges, they don't care. They don't care about us, And it was a sister. It was Judge Melendez. Judge Melendez, boy, good gracious, well, she's the ball buster down there in DC, and she hit me with $420 a month, and that was really making me struggle.
Mm-hmm.
And then I came back for continuance, and she hit me with $620 a month. And they just don't care. I mean, it's terrible that you just broke down to that type of thing, that type of way, you know what I'm saying, the way it is, but it's never fair. So what I'm saying, it's like, and you know what I'm saying, I'm always going to be I'm going to be a little bit swayed towards the brother, because I felt that pain of getting hit with that, that heavy cost that you got to pay, every month and stuff like that, and you get some evil sisters. I know, Israelite sisters can be, very evil, but it's like going on with what we seeing right here. It's it's fucked up, it really is. It really is, you know what I'm saying? It's like we don't know what that brother could have been doing. We don't know what that brother could have been doing for his kid. The thing was because I brought a bag full of receipts to the judge and showed her, gave it to her. No, actually, she didn't take it. She refused it. And I said, I got a bag of receipts right here showing you that I do for my son, and there's no way, I should be paying any child support. She said, no. I got the guidelines of Washington, D.C. The guidelines is just that she opened this big old little law book, and she went on the guidelines the way she was going to bust me in the head with child support.
Right, good.
And the way it was legal. So it's terrible. And it was like that, you know what I'm saying? So it's like this situation right here with this brother and sister going back and forth, you know what I'm saying? You're really not gonna get nowhere. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how their relationship is anyway, but you're not gonna get anywhere, you know. But it's terrible the way the courts are set up and punishing brothers who do for the kids. Because it was proven that we went back to Judge Sattler. Judge Sattler, she went totally in a different direction than this other judge, than Judge Melendez. Judge Sattler told me, said, "Oh, let me see those receipts." I gave her a receipt. She said, "Wait a minute, Mr. Thomas, you do all this for your son?" He said, No. I'm gonna reward you with joint custody. That's what I'm gonna do. You want it?" And I was like, "Oh yeah." I'm surprised because, you know, the courts have been beating me in the head, so I'm surprised that. Wait a minute, she on my side. I mean, at least helping me out. She said, "I'm gonna give you joint custody," you know, and she broke it on down to, since I did so much for my son, and my son was going to stay living with his mother, she broke it down to $68 a month that I paid.
Damn right.
And that was just. That was justice right there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And boy, my son's mother turned her face, boy. She for a brown skinned woman, she turned red in the face, boy. Mad as I don't know what, you know. But for what? It was only justice. It was only righteous what the judge did, and changed it from that damn $620 a month. You know what I'm saying? So with these things, I'm saying it's like, boy, there's some. Israel has ugly court systems. I mean, cases. They have ugly cases like that that really happen. They really get real ugly. You know what I'm saying? But it's like for this instance right here, man, that's rough. I'm going on the brother's side because we don't know what the brother did.
Right.
We don't know how much the brother did, or if he didn't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? Or he didn't, you know, should be paying something. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes it shouldn't be that steep. It shouldn't be that steep. You know what I'm saying? Because what the hell? I mean, goddamn, was he a superstar?
Right.
You know? Damn. Go ahead. I yield with that, brother.
Damn right. Khan. That's heavy point. A lot of brothers in the comments, you know what I'm saying, have spoken to similar situations with themselves. You know what I'm saying? Young man Black, he said they not fair. I paid $9.56 a month for one child.
Good night.
And the brother has 4 other kids, he said, but they do care. Like, this is a real talk about all kind of epidemics and pandemics. And while everybody, I know y'all just got back from seeing Color Purple. I know y'all went out to see Color Purple over the past couple of days. And if you haven't gone yet, you're going this weekend. I know it. And you're going to talk about all the, you know what I'm saying, the women and all they've been through. And guess what? A lot of our sisters have been through a lot of stuff. I'm not trying to divert from that. It's true, but it's not common for people to talk about what the brothers go through, man. Unfortunately, as Adawan said, at the hands of our sisters. And it's unfortunate, maybe because so many Color Purples have happened in our lives, and where sisters might have been abused, mistreated, and now they got a chip on their shoulder and they want to take it out on the next black man who ain't got nothing to do with the fact that your uncle touched you when you were 6. He ain't got nothing to do with the fact that your father and your family molested you and all that kind of stuff. Is terrible. But now it seems like a lot of our sisters are so bitter, they take an opportunity to take it out on brothers. Young man Fresh also said that he had a similar situation where at first, like you are the one, he had receipts, and the judge told him it doesn't matter. Those are gifts. Gifts. So if I make a baby and buy boxes of diapers and give them to my child, it's a gift. It's not a necessity. It's a gift for my child. But then people will say, well, if you make a baby, you got to take care. Well, isn't that what I'm trying to do? But that won't count. They'll still make me pay $1,000, $800, $500, $400 or whatever a month, a week, whatever for this baby, for my child, and then act like, and even when it's all said and done, I'll still be a deadbeat. It's a dangerous, dangerous game. It's very, very scary. Yarmak, you look like you got something to say, my brother. When again, I want you to speak on whatever however you want to go at it. Again, that's crazy, but I know you remember you told me a story about when you was yourself dealing with a situation, but you saw another brother going through something that was crazy. You know what I mean? Is this? Do you see similarities with this?
Yeah, in that situation, I was in court, and as I was listening in court, I seen a brother that he had to actually go to trial, not trial, but the judge brought the brother up to sit on the stand, and to plead his case, and they were trying to get $1,200 a month out of the brother, and like him, you could tell the hatred between the brother and the sister, and what really made it disgusting was just how the sister conducted herself, how she acted. You understand? And that's why with this topic, because this is it's a sensitive topic, right? Because you have sisters who are complete monsters and dragons, and they want nothing but to get money from brothers, because of a baby, so that they could buy Birkin bags and go out shopping and things like that. But then you also may have sisters who are not in the truth, right? But who may have had a baby with a child with a man, and sincerely, you understand, is not getting any support, is not getting any help. The father is not coming around, is not seeing the child, ain't paying for nothing. So like, can you still hear me, Thaba One?
I hear you just fine.
Okay, my screen
I hear you.
Might just be on my end, but so it's a sensitive topic because both of those women, they mix in with each other, and that's a big problem with society as a whole for Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, is that in our communities there is no silver lining for how to separate those two, right? Except the I.S.U.P.K. The I.S.U.P.K. is the only place where you can clearly see a divide between wicked women who just want money so that they can buy nice gifts for themselves, and women who sincerely want to raise their children and want to serve the Most High.
That's right.
But now when you're dealing with women who's both in the world, it's sensitive because they may really feel like they need help. But what I would say is I would rather look at the spirit of the whole matter. Just look at how the sister behaves herself. Look at what she's doing. Like the woman in that video is telltale. It's almost they almost played it up and did extra because they're making fun of or shedding light on what actually happens. Mm-hmm. And those type of women, that spirit that she has, it's in our sisters, and it happens all the time where sisters will get this power, which is what child support is. It is power given to Black women that is granted by our oppressor. And they will use this power not to raise children, not to defend children. They'll use power to attack or get revenge from a man that failed the marriage, or from a failed marriage, or from a failed relationship. Right. And so because a man goes and gets another woman, or because he has another children, or because you believe he's a liar, now you're going to put him on child support. And here's the thing. Here's what I want all of the, you stupid bras to understand this, right? For one, you need to go to school and put something in your brain, put something in your head. You understand? You use the law system, you go to court, you go to judges, and you go to our oppressors trying to to get help, and you don't even understand the law. Here, you say that your man doesn't want to support the children. I hear you. You say that your man, you say he don't love his children anyway. I hear you. Well, here's the law. If that man wanted to sign his parental rights over and sign them over to you, he could do that. Mm-hmm. He could sign a piece of paper that said, I'm signing my parental rights over. I have no rights over this child. Mm-hmm. I cannot go and take this child. I can't decide whether the child goes to school, where he goes to school, or where he doesn't go to school. I have no control over this child. And you know what else would happen? You also wouldn't have the right to put him on child support. Right. So now you have to ask yourself this. If all of these men who don't give a damn about these children, they're such deadbeat fathers and don't love their sons and don't love their daughters, if that was such the case, then why aren't men just signing over their parental rights? Right. Why don't they just do it? So they could just be done with the whole thing. Why are men going to court, constantly battling with you in court about child support? Here's why. Because they actually do love them children. You understand? They do. That's right. They love that child, man. And here's the problem. This is only about your hatred towards him, man. That's it. You understand? This is nothing more, nothing less than a woman's hatred towards her husband or towards her former husband, and she's using this weapon against him. That's why, you know, if you with me, if you my wife, you can't put your man on child support, or not your man.
Right.
You can't put your baby father on child support. You can't do it. I won't allow it. You understand? Because if you and here's the other thing too. I don't want to be long-winded, but the other thing is this: when we're dealing with babies and we're dealing with a nation that has to be raised up, it's no lie that we do need support for some of these children. Children need food, they need water, they need clothes, they need education. But what we need rather is a nation and a governing body so that we could defend our own. You want to go to your oppressor. You want to go to the court system, the judicial system. You want to go to them for aid, but then when the Israelite school of U.P.K tells you to go to your brothers, you say that we just a bunch of coke niggas on the street corner running our mouth.
Right.
When you would come to us, then we wouldn't have these problems, man. You wouldn't have fathers who was leaving their children. You wouldn't have failed relationships at the percentage that they fell in right now. And thus you wouldn't have all these child support cases. But you choose to trust in your oppressor's lifestyle. You choose to trust in his ways.
That's it.
You choose to fight on the fact of who's the prize and who's not the prize. And you know what that does? It makes you're going to end up in child support court. You understand? Which is good for nobody. But that's really the main thing I want sis to understand is that if that man does not care about them children, then why is he not signing over his parental rights? Why he won't just do it? And when you realize it's because that man does love them children, then you have to understand how much of a terrible bitch you are. How much of a monster you are. That man go to court and stand in front of a judge and put his life on the line. It's well known. One of my good friends from Raleigh, I say this all the time, I'm about to end on this. One of my good friends from Raleigh got shot in his back 7 times. 7 times, man. Because he was running away from a cop who was trying to arrest him for a warrant because of back child support payments. He lost his life over child support payments for a son that he loved dearly, for a son that he gave his life for. And that stupid bitch got her son's father murdered because of child support for money. That's what she did. And that's what a lot of you women are going to do. You're gonna raise your children up with no father because you're going to get him killed because you hate him so much, and you're going to use child support, some stinking money, and you're going to get that man killed. You better wise up. You better just be a little bit more smarter, put a little bit more little more knowledge in your head, get into the truth, you understand, and let's stop this nonsense with this, you know, with us murdering, hating one another, man. But that's it.
That's it.
Well said, brother.
Damn right.
Excellent.
So like that was heavy with young Mark brought out. You know what I'm saying, man? I was thinking that some sisters don't understand the mental aspect where brothers be in. You know, and both parties, they've been in a messed up mental state of mind and everything. But it was like with my divorce from my son's mother, like we had like certain like different ins and outs as far as like finances, because of course I was like trying to keep my boxing career alive and stuff like that. So, but it was like we had been like divorced for about good maybe 2 or 3 years. And I remember one day that I had joint custody because I would get my son on the weekends. So my son's mother called me and said, I'm gonna have this guy, whoever guy she was dating then. She said, I'm gonna have him come past the house, your house and pick Joshua up, you know, with me, you know, of course. So she said he's gonna bring me over there to pick Joshua up, you know, because we out here. So I said, okay, no sweat, you know. And of course it wasn't no sweat, you know what I'm saying? We was like done, and like she in another relationship, and I had been like 1 or 2 relationships, you know. So it was like done. And I figured it was okay to come past. But when my son got into that car and drove away, and you know how little kids, he's around about good maybe 5 or 6 years old. You know how kids do, they look in the back window and they wave and wave and wave and wave until you're gone. Boy, when that happened, boy, I felt like you bitch. You fucking bitch. That's the way I felt. And I'm waving to my son, man. My heart is breaking with every wave. He waved to we got out of sight. I'm waving my son going down the road with his mother with somebody else. And I'm just thinking, like, you fucking bitch. How the hell could you fucking do that? You know, I'm just like that, you know. After I was like, hey, it's cool. Ain't nothing whatsoever with that.
Right.
But the mental aspect, you don't know the mental aspect brothers be in, you know what I'm saying? And I think the Most High did. Right. I didn't go and do nothing crazy. Right. You know what I'm saying? Because that really pissed me off and just really shattered me. Like, I felt like the loneliest nigga in the world. You know, goddamn, my son is driving down the road with another nigga driving. You know, with his mother. You know what I'm saying? My family, that was my family. My family's going down the road with another nigga. You know what I'm saying? That could drive a nigga to kill somebody. You know? So you gotta understand what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Don't you know? And it's don't act stupid like that brother don't love his kids. You know what I'm saying? Because damn, man, right. You know, I yield with that, man. You know,
count on one count, sir.
I wanted to kind of talk about that real quick, if we could, before we move on. Because as I was watching the video right now, let me just make sure I make this very, very clear. We don't advocate for no violence in the I.S.U.P.K. Specifically, violence against women. We don't condone that. We're not telling brothers to go out there and, you know what I'm saying, and beat on women or.
That's right.
However, as I'm watching the video, I'm saying to myself, like, is this woman trying to get herself killed? Like, is she trying to get herself harmed in some fashion? Again, not saying the brothers should do that, but it's almost like you provoking this man in a way that is, you know, I can't understand it. I can't fathom it. And all I can come up with is, as my brother was saying, she probably feels protected by the system. She feels protected by the oppressor. I mean, the oppressor gave her $1,200 a week. So certainly the oppressor is going to protect her if something goes wrong. But that mentality and that spirit right there is why we go so hard against the child support, because it ain't that, man. This woman is sitting up here talking about, oh, you with that other woman. You taking care of other kids. Well, what the hell does this have to do with why does our child need $1,200 a week? Why does our child need $1,000 a month? For what? You know what I'm saying?
Salagi.
Yeah, y'all, Mark.
If I could, like, just one more point, if I may. It's like you got to realize, like, that pain that Captain Yagarab said, like, where that pain still from? That pain still from slavery, man. That's where it come from. It come from slavery when they used to take your babies and they used to make them go down them long dirt roads and they waved at you. And our pain, like the Bible say, we look, our eyes was for longing. We looked at our get taken away, and then now you allow the oppressor to give you that power. Now you do it to your husband.
Right.
Like, you dirty son of a bee. You understand? Like, you disgusting to put that pain on that man, on a man that you love so much that you opened your legs for, on a man that you claim to love. Like, that's where we at, man. And in this day and age, and it really just has to stop, man. We have to come back together. And then another point too, the judicial system is so cold. It's so cold. They don't give a damn about all parties involved. That's what I like. That's what I love about counsel. If you've ever been in counsel with General Mahiman does not give a damn who you are. You could be damn near a general, and some young man is taking you to counsel. General Mahiman or whoever the counselor is don't give a damn about your rank. Right. He don't care. All he sees is a situation, two parties involved, and we're going to deal with this based off of the law of God and righteousness. And that's how counsel should be. When you in court, and this is a point I missed, Abuwan, the brother was saying that the job, like, they set his child support based on a job that he had, right? And he had got a driving while reckless charge, prior to him going to court, and his job called him and fired him. They quit him. He quit. Or he had to lose his job because he couldn't make it to the job, which means he can't make that amount of money anymore. And you know what the judge? Well, it's the law. Like, the law states that your wages that was reported was this much money. So by the law, you have to pay this much money a month. That is so cold. And that is only like that because they are going to destroy blacks, Hispanics, and Native. And that's the only reason it's there.
That's right.
Elders, if you was able to go to priests and go to council, then you would be able to call the council and say, Salakia, so I just lost my job. Is there any way that I can do this or any way that I can do this? Can we rearrange this or rearrange that? And you will be able to do it. But of course, our oppressor don't give a damn about none of that.
That's right.
That's right.
I deal with that, Salakia.
No, that's a heavy point. That's a heavy
right.
point. And what when you said that right there, what it reminds me of is just how much we are in the land of our oppressor. Just how much in slavery we are. We like to think we're free. We like to think to all, but we are truly still slaves in this place. You know why? Because no matter how much they try to tell you, oh, it's a different age, oh, it's progressive, oh, we things have gotten so much better, they still maintain laws that was established 100 years ago. And no matter what, you can get in front of them with a specific situation, and they will not go, you know what? Damn, your situation is different. This guy right here, he lost his job, so I'm gonna amend this, and that's not what they're gonna do. They're gonna be like, well, I'm sorry, I can't help you because John Adams wrote a law in 1750 something, and we got to go by that. So you got to go to jail. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. And it's like, this is the problem with our situation, man. Like, as black men in this place, there is no retribution. There is no, we're going to try to figure something out to help you. And what our system is that it is hindering them in as well. This same system we're using to try to get back at this nigga because he was with another woman or got other kids or whatever, that's the same system that's going to destroy your children. Your son is destroyed. Your daughter's going to be destroyed the same way you were destroyed when they got your father out of the house back in the 80s and the 90s. You know what I'm saying?
No, real quick, 10 seconds. Like, too, also this. What happens when the brother don't pay the child support? He gets locked up. He go to jail. So if it's about the money, if it's about the child getting money, then how is the ultimate judgment being the man goes to jail, which he can't make no money then? You understand? The judgment ain't, oh, you don't pay the child support, we gonna force you to go to this McDonald's that we have in place to where you're gonna have to work, and then them wages gonna go to the child. That's never the case. The case is you going to jail.
Right.
Here's the thing. You so upset at that man because he's poor when you should be upset at the very system you going to for help. As much money we paid in taxes, as much brothers we got in prison unrightfully, as many years we don't spent in slavery, as many things they owe blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. And if your child don't have diapers, then you should be upset with them. You should be upset with the government, with the oppressor, because they should be providing these things for you. I don't give a damn what you talking about. My children should have diapers galore by the expense of the government. They should pay for it. Why? Because when their children needed suckle, when their children needed rest, when their children needed guidance and somebody to raise their children up, you use my mothers to do it. You use my mother's breast to do it. You use my grandmothers to raise your children. And then now you stifled us to where black men are so low. We're so much at the bottom. And then you are going to punish us for being poor. You're going to punish us for being poor. And then our sister, man, being so tender as she is and so stupid, you're going to be mad at that black man instead of being upset with the man, with the oppressor who put him in that situation in the first place. You mad at him for being a drug addict instead of being upset with the man who put the drugs in our communities in the first place, man. That's the problem. We don't know who to blame. We don't know who the enemy is. That man that you argue with every single day, that man that you hate, that man that you argue with and then go have sex with at night and then in the morning argue with again, that is not your enemy. He ain't your enemy.
That's right.
your friend. That's your husband. That's your brother. That's your sister, man. That's your family. But that white man who sit up in them high places, man, and push these laws to constantly berate and push black people into prison. Salagi, can you hear me?
Can I hear you just fine?
Salagi, I got a call. Who constantly berate and put black people into prison, that is your enemy, man. That is the person that you should be upset with, not your husband, man. Y'all should be teaming together. Y'all should be joining together, going against the oppressor, saying that my child don't have diapers. Where's my tax money at? My child don't have wipes. Where's my tax money at? My child needs food. My child needs schooling. I mean, we did pick your cotton.
That's right.
We did build your cities. We do build your neighborhoods. The least you could do is put some food in my child's stomach as a recompense for all of the slavery we've given to your people and into this land. But of course, man, you allowed the white man to put that divide in between you, man. And you allowed him to make you think that your enemy is the man that you lay up with. When that oppressor, he wouldn't even think to touch you. He think that you a nigger.
Right.
He think you a dirty nigga, a dirty wetback, or a spick or a coon. That's what he think of you. But that man who think that you beautiful, he think that you everything. He love you, man. He love you. He go out to the Dollar General and he get them little flowers and them little candles and he pours all hell and he come to you and he say happy anniversary, baby, and he tie fire to your ass every night because he think you the baddest broad on the block. But there's some old stinking oppressor think that you nothing but a little nigga, a little piece of trash, a little monkey, and you go to him for help and you push that man to the ground, man, when he loves you. When he loves you. He loves you. He loves your mouth. He loves the way you argue. He loves everything about you. And he loves them goddamn children. And you gonna put him inside some cinder block wall with some balls, man. You ought to be ashamed of yourself.
That's right.
You know, Salaki, I yield. I'm done with this topic. I ain't gonna say nothing else.
No, you good, bro. You good, man. Most High in Christ, man. Well said, bro. And with that, the man of the hour, the man with the plan, my brother from another. What'd he say? Uncle Willie himself.
Hey, Shalom, what's going on? What's going on, Cap? Shalom, what's going on, brother?
Shalom, brother Christ. Right on time, bro. Right
what's
on
going
time.
on with it? Slack you a little under the weather. I'm all right, though. What's popping?
We chilling, man. We over here talking about these. I almost said it, y'all, but I can't say it how y'all say it.
These unstable creatures.
These unstable creatures. I can't. We talking about these unstable creatures. There was I don't know if you've seen the video, Kowal, or the cat with the sister, and she's like berating him about how, you know, the judge said he got to pay $1,200 a week or something.
Yeah.
You seen that?
Con, that was insane, man. I heard. I can't say it no better what YAHANNA said. That was too wild. I hate that. The video's disgusting, man.
Damn right. Most High in Christ. We on this particular topic of the divide between. I want to get into that too. I want to talk kind of off the cuff before we get into the next topic, and then we can deal with it in the next topic as well. Y'all, you know where I'm going with it. The internet, man. I don't know how y'all feel, but I goddamn hate the internet. I hate it. I hate social media. Now I have to do it because, you know, it's my job, because we in the I.S.U.P.K and social media. What they say, social media is like, you know, it's like the new camp. Not saying that camp, we still got to do camp, but right now, your social media got to be on point. So, you know, each of our zones, we got to pay attention to that social media. We got to try to push social media all day, right?
Right.
But I hate the internet. I find it to be such a disgusting place because I was born basically at the very tail end of the 80s, early 90s. And I remember when the world was just a little more quiet. Cap, I know you can identify with that. Kowal, you as well. Y'all, I don't know about you. You kind of on the like you're a little different, but no sweat. But there was a time when everybody's stupid opinion wasn't on my goddamn screen. Everybody's dumbass opinion and everything that they think is right. And now you making people who are really dumb as I don't know what, they getting screen time.
Right.
They going viral. They getting famous off of nonsense. You know what I mean? I mean, no offense to nobody, but like look at that cat, like Kai Cenat. What does he even do?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what he does, and there's no offense to him. As far as I know, he's a brother making money.
He's from the Bahamas. Israel, Haitian.
Come, Most High in Christ. I mean, you making money, do your thing, and you're not sinning. As far as I know, that's Tawab. But we just live in this strange time. And why am I bringing this up? Because there's a lot of negative that's coming from this kind of internet world, the social media world, and one of those things, Yarmak spoke on it earlier, and we mentioned it. Is there's like a major divide between black women and black men? I don't know if y'all noticed that on social media. It's like every time you go on Instagram, every time you go on Facebook, every time you go on Twitter, it's some post or some reel or something where it's like black men versus black women versus black men, Hispanic men versus black women, and so on and so forth. And a lot of our sisters and brothers, unfortunately, are buying into that. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Am I saying something crazy here?
I feel you.
God, yeah, it's like this, and it's like it's pervasive, and it's making this is now people. It's like taking over their brains, right? And no example can I think of recently where it's more like, man, like what are we even talking about? Like what are we doing? Was the situation with Simone Biles and her husband Jonathan Owens, I believe is his name.
Right.
I believe his name is Jonathan.
The football player.
Football player, Jonathan Owens. Now, everybody is in an uproar about something that was said by Jonathan Owens. He did a podcast or something, and he made a statement. So let me see if I can just pull up exactly what he said. Bear with me, and then we're gonna go into the story itself and see how it's unfolding. All right. Make sure again everybody's liking, sharing, and subscribing to the different channels we're broadcasting from. Okay. I think this is it. Hold on. Let's talking. I'm not sure. Audio. Okay, that's somebody else's reel. Bear with me. This might be it.
So like it, what you said what video about it? I had to log out and come back in.
Yeah, no, I want to run the video of the original thing that Jonathan Owens said that has everybody in uproar.
You talking about the who's a better athlete thing?
Well, that came later, but it was that's a part of it though. That's where we're going. But this is what sparked a lot of people kind of it being kind of controversial or what have you. I'm pretty sure this with the
Olympic girl.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I got you.
There's a happy medium there. If you want to. But like the first thing that I
can y'all hear it?
Yeah, restart it.
Oh, we'll play. Had a bunch of followers, so
He a little fruitcake too, just FYI.
There's a medium there. Was at the time, but like the first thing that I saw was that she just had a bunch of followers. So in my mind, I'm like, okay, she got to be good. I promise you, I'm a real life story. When she won the Olympics, I was in college, and we didn't have NBC, we didn't have Olympic channels, and we're in camp. Late July, early August. So I'm not paying attention to, so I never would have had a moment to where I would have watched
Jonathan, I'm gonna let you finish your story, man. Continue.
But like I was saying, man, she messaged me. This was like a Tuesday, and we texting back and forth, and then we hung out Friday, man. And we couldn't do much as COVID happened, everything was shut down. So she came through down to Houston. She lived in the suburbs, so she had to drive about 45 minutes to me. Then the rest is history, man. So
you was really the catch in.
I always say the men are catch, man. I always say we the catch.
Yeah, so she really booked you.
She did though.
Is what you said.
Because I was fighting it. Didn't know who she was at the time, but
that's it. That was pretty much what was said that made everybody lose it. Okay. Now in conjunction with that, I'm gonna play another video. Bear with
I got
me.
one too, album.
Oh no, you if you want, you can play yours first. You can play yours first, and then I'll play the next one I got, and we're gonna talk about all of this all at one time. But you got it, bro. If you got a video to run.
Nah, not that one. There it is.
Nobody is gonna call him Simone Biles' husband. They'll call me Jonathan Owens' wife.
Speaking of,
Bless her heart. You know what's crazy and dope and amazing is that we can all live in our dope amazingness without having to diminish ourselves to show the dopeness and amazingness of our partner. And the feeling that you got to do that sometimes don't even got nothing to do with your partner and everything to do with society or your upbringing or your surroundings, et cetera, et cetera. But I want to here and now say unequivocally, without question, that this 26-year-old phenom is the greatest gymnast of all time ever, like literally in the history of the sport. Thus, we should give all the props. And being that does not make her any less of a great wife to this person who is someone that plays football.
That's it. That's her opinion.
Good nights.
To someone who plays football.
Someone who plays football. No problem.
You know, he
bro.
he doesn't own the bus company.
Right.
He just plays a little football, you know, just a little football, Kawal. Nothing much. Just
little semi-pro.
Little college. He not a high value man. He not that.
Right.
You just play football.
Right. That's true. He does not own. He doesn't own the NFL. He's not Roger Goodell. That's true. That is so hilarious. I'm having a hard time finding this video, bro. I thought I had saved it because it was along those exact same lines, because that's basically what everybody's been kind of talking about. That's what everybody's been talking about, and I'm trying to find this other video, but at the moment I cannot find it. So we'll just go off the one you just played, Yarmak. So I'll just make it plain for everybody what's going on. The brother was on the show with what's his name, Ryan Clark. I can't remember the name of their podcast. I forgot it, but it's all the football guys on there, right? And Ryan Clark says, after he explains how they met,
the pivot,
after Jonathan Owens explains how he met Simone Biles, who is his wife, mind you, right now, that's what all you black and unstable creatures talk about all the time, about making somebody a wife, right, and not a baby mama,
right,
and putting a ring on it. That's his wife, and he goes on the pivot. He talking about how he met his wife, and he's like, I didn't really know much about her. I didn't know who she was, and then I seen she had a bunch of followers on Instagram, so on and so forth. And so Ryan Clark was actually the one who said it first. It wasn't the brother; it was Ryan Clark who suggested it. He disagreed. He says, "So you were the catch." And then Jonathan Owens is like, "Yeah." And then he says this. I think this would really set them off. He says, "I always say the man is the catch," is what Jonathan Owens says. And then it goes from there. And a lot of women were, when I say livid, they were angry and disgusted. They're saying, how could he say this? How can he be the catch? We didn't even know who he was. This woman is a 10-time gold medalist. She's the greatest gymnast in the history of the American Olympics. She's this and she's that. How can he say that? Da, da, da. They went berserk. And so now, where we are now with it is, first of all, Simone Biles has come out, and shout out to Yarmak. You just played that video. It's a great video. You played at the beginning of it. What Simone Biles is saying is, from my understanding, is you can call me whatever you want, but just make sure you call me Mrs. Owens. Yeah, I got 10 gold medals and all of that, but the most important thing I am right now is Jonathan Owens' wife.
Right.
And guess what? It made women more upset
Yeah.
that she didn't agree with them.
Hey,
And
shout
so
out
this
to Simone Biles, man.
Floor is open.
Yeah.
Does this mean anything? It's a big deal. Who's the prize? Who's the catch? Doesn't matter. What's up?
I'm gonna take the back seat. I just wanted to say shout out Simone Biles, man. That was beautiful. That's beautiful. I know we talk about Keke Palmer, and I get up here and I talk about how ugly these women are. Guess what? If y'all don't know me, know this. When I say that them women is ugly, it has nothing to do with how they look. Nothing.
Right.
Simone Biles is a 10. She is
Right.
a bad bitch. I don't give a damn what she look like. I don't care how many flips she can do. The fact that her husband had the audacity. Her husband had the audacity to come out there and say that, and she stood behind her man. Oh,
that's
right. She a bad broad to me. Ooh, good night. I'm gonna take it back. I'm gonna let the other brothers tackle it first. Like it.
John. Yeah. The floor's open. Cap, you got something? I think you might be muted, sir.
Hold on.
I hear you now, sir.
Okay, can you hear me?
Oh yeah.
Come on.
Oh yeah, man. You know, hey, man, I agree with what your young Mark said. You know what I'm saying? Hey, shout out to Simone Biles. You know, because hey, that's how you best supposed to go about it. You know, I don't let them say that. You know what I'm saying? But Salaki, the way she went about it, that's the way a sister's supposed to go about it. You know what I'm saying? That's the way she's supposed to go about it. You know, she going back, whatever, man. You know, now, hey, call me, you know, his wife. That's who I am. I'm his wife. You know, and that's like she knows something about her being the weaker vessel. You know, that's good. That's good the way she conduct herself with that. You know, but see. We're so screwed up as a people. This is why women get upset about that. You know what I'm saying? Because, have taught her that hey, we gotta empower women. You gotta be more stronger. You gotta be, you don't have to be a goddamn man. Understand? Simone Biles, she sat back and being the woman that she is, being the beautiful woman that she is. She stand back and I'll be this. I'll be his wife. All right. And that's the way you supposed to go about it. You know what I'm saying? And that's a shout out to her, man, for conducting herself like that. Not being like some social media idiot. With that, I yield on that, brother.
Yeah, Cap, I agree with y'all, Monkey Cap, man. Man, listen. First of all, let's concentrate on who's a better athlete for a second. Clearly, it's Simone Biles. All right. Like, get the F out of here. She got 30 goddamn medals, man. 30. And she got 7 gold medals, 23 world championships. Clearly, she's a better athlete. All right. Football, you don't require much. You got the height, the size, you kind of fast, you know your position. It's a very, not to take nothing away from brothers who play football, but that's not it's just a skill set, type of sport where certain positions require more athleticism. Well, he is. Let's not be stupid. She's clearly a better athlete. But with that being said, she's also a great wife, and she understands media training on a spiritual level to always uplift your husband. Kind of like Whitney Houston did when she wasn't so cracked out. When she was introducing her husband Bobby Brown to all these important people instead of her first. She let the husband kind of lead in a sense, which is a small example of what the small things women can do to just destroy this whole battle of the sexist nonsense.
That's it.
Truth. And you to be goddamn accountable and be honest and stand up for the man, because she understands something a lot of these unstable creatures don't. It don't make you to lose the battle and win the war. What you gonna say? Well, no, I didn't do. I wish I would. She knows she got to go home to that man every night.
Right.
And and also shows that she shot it. And he admitted that she the one who slid in his DMs. Shout out to that sister. She got exactly what she wanted. She drove to go see this nigga 45 minutes away. I'm pretty sure he was she in the suburbs, he in the hood somewhere in Houston. She got what she wanted. And she's still continuing to be a major part of that relationship by what? Not dehumanizing and not devaluing her husband on a public stage. All she, that conversation could have went totally negative and left if that was any other woman.
Right.
If that was the first lady of the church, Kirk Franklin's wife or John Gray's wife, wouldn't have just said it better. They would have found some way to, put themselves over that great man. She didn't do that. You know what I'm saying? And that's the type of sister right there that you wouldn't mind dying for, that you will protect when people say they did such and such to her. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of black woman that just her saying that, it caused such a rift with these stupid ass, mouthy women. And it kills that whole battle of sexist nonsense between men and women. Just true femininity. And then she didn't say much.
Right.
It don't take much to just be
exactly.
It don't take much. And I appreciate that from her, because it could have went totally left, man. And the brother, he's a little cocky little athlete type of dude, whatever. He's still a man. And I guarantee you, if somebody come knocking on that door or kicking that door in at 4 a.m. in the morning, they nice mansion. Yeah, we will see who's the prize then.
Right, that's right.
Backflips unarm somebody. Ain't no perfect landing gonna help. No gold medal's gonna help when the robber come in the goddamn house. Or when a group of white men with tiki torches come to your neighborhood trying to loot your house, you're gonna wish you had a strong man like that. Your backflip's not gonna matter. So, but shout out to her for keeping it 100 and just being feminine and just being kind and finding a way to say, this is still my husband. I have to sleep with this man. I have to have peace with this man. So let me not say nothing stupid, because I do care about him. These women think they the goddamn, when they say the prize, Mike, you said something on Facebook that was heavy. I don't give a damn about you being the prize. Just shut the hell up, do what I tell you to do. All right, just know that I run everything up in here. You want to be the prize, put a goddamn ball on your head and shut up. Who cares? But we all know the truth. When they're going to argue over who's the goddamn prize, when nobody appreciates a warrior to the enemies at the gate. How about that? And
damn right.
This
clip real quick. This is one of the responses that I seen. This video right here got a couple million views on TikTok. This is a response to Simone Biles' response to the initial backlash of what the brother said on the podcast. All right, so check it out. Hold up. Audio
about him saying that he's the prize, he's the catch, and she wants you to know this. She says, "Call me Jonathan Owen's wife." Simone, we love you too much to do that. We're not going to let you dim your light so that his can shine.
Evil bitch.
You are a 4-time gold medalist. You have a living history. We are not going to let this man and his fragile ego make you diminish your accomplishments that has taken you a whole lifetime to build. No, ma'am. And to be truthful with you, if he really respected you, he wouldn't even want you to do that. You've worked your whole life to get here. And if he can't stand by your side proudly with your accomplishments, then that's the bigger issue here. I hate to compare, but girl, I have to. Alexis Ohanian, Serena Williams' husband, refers to himself as the husband of the GOAT. That man is a billionaire, co-founder of Reddit, and he still is like, you are married to. That's how they should be. Yeah. Russell Wilson, and like I said, not too much on Sierra, but the way he brags about her, you would think she out here putting out Michael Jackson numbers. She's not. But a man should be that kind of proud of his wife and her accomplishments. She's doing what any good wife would do, and that's standing up for her husband, and I applaud her for that. But all we're saying is he should have been standing up for you in that interview as well. Just like how you're proud to be his wife, he should be just as proud to be your husband. That's all we're saying, honey. So Simone Biles.
Well, there you have it, folks. Ladies and gentlemen. Say what, bro?
Notice the goddamn dreadlocks in her head. It's always some dreadlock, stupid Erykah Badu, Crystal Burton bitch. They got something to say.
She also said about her husband, about him saying that he's the
I want to turn her off. That one. God, I'm about to throw up.
Yeah. Look at her.
Ew.
She's so fucking proud.
Look at that. Look at that. Ew. Look at that nasty looking thing right there.
Yeah.
You look like Predator.
Damn. Good night. No, right. Look.
That's something, man.
Can I say something real quick, Baba Kushan? Salak.
Good ball, top of one.
I want to say something that really bothers me. I I pay attention to some of these things, and like I told you, I hate the internet, right? Now, I think it would be fair of me to say I don't know what her actual political ideologies are. I do not know. But what I will say is she's certainly this argument or in this topic as something of a feminist, right? Would everybody say that that's kind of how it seems?
Right.
Yeah, right.
Mm-hmm.
Now, here's the thing that I find funny. You're a feminist, which means, or you act like a feminist, which means you believe in a woman's what? A woman's autonomy and a woman's power and a woman's strength. And a woman is so strong and she can make her own decisions. She's the prize in the cat. She's so smart and she's the world and the queen of the universe. But this whole thing started with you saying that Simone Biles made a decision and you're not going to let her do it. So in other words, Simone Biles is a 12-time Olympic gold medalist champion, but she needs you to tell her how to think.
Right.
She needs you, random dreaded black girl on TikTok. I don't know. You might be African. I don't know. But she needs you to tell her how to conduct herself. And you're telling her, yeah, girl, you too powerful. What are we talking about? If she's so powerful, what the hell she need to listen to you for?
Right.
Like, and a lot of these feminists do that. They will go and berate some sister who decides to stand by their husband, stand by their man.
That's right.
They did the same thing. A lot of these women did the same thing. What's the sister? She's actually Haitian, but her mother's like Japanese or something. The tennis player.
Oh yeah. Hold on. I know you're talking
maybe about Corday.
Yeah, he dropped. Yeah. Let me. Hold on.
Otani. Not Otani. That's
Osaka something.
Yeah. No, Naomi.
Yeah, that's
Naomi Osaka or something like that, right?
That's it. Yeah, Naomi Osaka.
Naomi Osaka, right? She done had a baby by this cat Corday, right? And they was together doing their thing. I think they might have broke up. I don't know, but I remember seeing so many comments like, girl, so you just gonna let yourself become another baby mama? You just gonna let yourself be a vessel for some other dirty, a dusty Negro to put a baby in you, and he ain't gonna put a ring on it? And I'm just like, wait a minute. Are y'all trying to empower her or demean her? Are you trying to encourage her or embarrass her? We've talked about it on this show so many times, and I'm gonna land my plane. But so many times we've talked about how all these women, whenever something happens, whether they man cheat on them or whatever, they say, "Oh, you out here embarrassing me." But the only person that you are embarrassed to is other big waterhead black women that's gonna go on social media and make you feel bad about you sticking by your man.
Right.
That's where the embarrassment comes from. And so now you got this woman, you contradicting yourself by at the same time you saying, yeah, you know, he should be so proud and know that you the catch and know that you the prize. Well, obviously you don't agree with that because you think that she's so stupid that she should listen to you.
Right.
So what the hell are we even talking about, man? All of this stuff, like Officer Kowal was saying, it's all just division. It's all to divide us. In the I.S.U.P.K, we don't even know about any of that because our sisters don't operate like this at all, man. And I'm so glad I'm in the I.S.U.P.K 1 West because, man, if I had to deal with some broad in the world that talks like that, good night. It's like an effing nightmare.
Hey, Salak, Hey, Salak, can you hear me?
Come on, sir.
Hey, you know, people got to understand the way things are. Women, you know, some women have a low self-esteem or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But women, you know, just as much as men go after women, men go after women, women go after men. You know what I'm saying? And like Simone Biles thinks that he was the catch. you know? And the thing is, I don't give a damn if a broad got. I don't give a damn if diamonds flow from her vagina.
Right.
she gonna say, "I want him," and she gonna go after him. You know, so you can't say that. Oh, there's get on him for saying that he was the catch, and she believed in it, saying, yeah, well, he was the cat. You know what I'm saying? That's the way it is. You know? So that's just a simple little, you get, it's sad you get simple women like that out here, you know, just little, I mean, come on, they're mindless anyway, you know what I'm saying? And she probably been single for the last 10 years.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Just probably just hoeing, just being a whore every now and then. But she doesn't have a man, you know, and has all the mouth about getting a man or keeping a man. You know what I'm saying? It's madness. So like it, I yield, brother.
And what pissed me off too, notice the women, notice the men that she named in comparison to this brother. She named a white man and Russell Wilson. That's what she got. Like, is she who the hell she? Man, that video could be used in a Harvard lecture. She named Russell Wilson and a white man, Serena Williams' husband. Like, who gives a damn? Like, that proves women really want. And this is the confusion of it all. They say 75% of divorces are filed by women. Women claim they want a simp ass nigga, but when they get him, he's too nice. That's why you can't listen to these bras. What the hell they want? They need to shut the hell up, man.
Right.
Like, you don't know what you want. You need to be told what the hell's good for you. These somebody that micromanage your life. Like, what are you even talking about? Oh, he's too nice. Oh, he's not this. And you want the ring, you want the dress, you want the clout, you want the power, you want to sit in the highest seat. You also file for divorce first.
Right.
It's like, who gives a damn what these women think, man? And I saw something that was so disgusting too, and I landed my plane. This chick said, in 2024, can we leave microphones? Can you make microphones cost $1 million? Because all these niggas we talking knows because men are finally speaking up against y'all hypocrisy and all the bull crap that been getting so damn long, and everybody's starting to notice it. Even other women,
right?
Even other women are starting to notice that the sheer immaturity and lack of conflict resolution that you unstable creatures possess.
Right.
It don't make any goddamn sense. You know what I'm saying? Right. I like the internet for these things like this, so that way we can all see what right looks like, what wrong looks like.
That's
right.
That's right.
Hey, y'all, what's going on, bro?
Hey, look, I just, if I could, I just want to shed some light on what's happening here. You understand? With again, shout out Simone Biles, but a lot of you bras don't understand this. What she said was absolutely biblical. You understand? What she said was biblical. If you read, what is it? The book of Isaiah 4:1 is saying that day 7 women shall cleave unto one man. You understand? Saying we will eat our own bread, wear our own apparel, only let us be called by thy name to take away our reproach. This is what 7 women would do for one man, right? And what is reproach? Reproach, that the definition of reproach is to criticize someone, especially for not being successful or not doing what is expected. I resort back to this meme behind me. Salaki Tabumar. I resort back to this meme behind me, and I want y'all to. It said, "No, you know what your problem is, baby boy." In this case, baby girl, you know what your problem is, baby girl. You got this all twisted. Here's the problem. Here's the problem. See, you want LeBron James to be LeBron James. You want him to dunk from the free throw line, get the all-scoring title, win championships, but then you also want him to find him a good woman. You want him to find him a good black woman and be married to him, and don't be a cheater. Oh, no, God, no. God, no. LeBron James can't be a cheater. You want Cam Newton and Russell Wilson to find good women, get a nice, good black woman, and then win championships and Super Bowls and get all the passing yards and all of that good stuff. And then God knows you just don't want Russell Wilson to be a cheater. He can't cheat on Sierra. God knows that will ruin everything that's expected of you.
Right.
You expect Russell Wilson to not be a cheater. You expect that. But here's the problem. What does the Lord expect?
Right.
The Lord expects a woman to not be considered some hoe. That's what the Lord expects, which is why the Bible says that in that day 7 women will cleave to one man so that one man can take that reproach away from them. How does he do it? Because she'll get up on that goddamn live TV and say, refer to me as his wife.
Right.
Refer to me as his wife. Why? What does that do? What does that do when she says, refer to me as his wife? That means that I ain't nobody's hoe.
Right.
I ain't nobody's thought. I ain't nobody's bitch. I ain't nobody's none of that. I am the wife to a great man. I'm his last name. What's that brother's name, Tabawan?
Jonathan Owens.
I'm Miss Owens. I'm Miss Owens, goddammit. I belong to him. And that's biblical. But you want LeBron James to belong to his wife. You want Jonathan to belong to Simone Biles. You want him to stoop his neck and say, you know what? I got the catch. I found the prize. When in the Bible, it says that a woman is going to find that man because he's the prize.
Right.
Now she can now lay her father to rest. Now her father can pass away knowing that I did not raise no whore. I didn't raise no woman who couldn't find a husband, who couldn't find a man that would die by him. Do you understand how hard that must be? To be a man that has a daughter and your whole life, you know that I'm old as hell. Kawar, you got a daughter. I got a daughter. You know that at some point, you're going to look at your skin and it's going to be wrinkly. Yeah. And you're going to look at your strength and it'll lax. And you're going to look at your daughters and your granddaughters and you're going to still want to protect them. You're going to still wish that you had to fight to be able to protect them in case somebody put hands on them. To be able to protect them in case somebody run up into their house. But you old. We old now. We can't do it. And all we want is to be able to say that one day I can close my eyes and I can draw my last breath and know that there's a man on this earth that will die just like I would die for my daughter.
Right.
That's what you want. And Simone Biles, she got that. She got that. And in return, she get on live TV and say, don't call me this. Call me the wife of Owens. Call me the wife of whatever his name is, man. And that's beautiful. And it's also biblical.
Damn
and
right.
so you sisters better stop misconstruing this world. Stop getting it all twisted. Stop shit, man. And get it together. That man that you with, he is your prize. Because that is the head of your house. You understand? And if he ain't the prize, then what the fuck is he?
Right.
Stupid idiot.
That's right.
What the hell is he? You got the head of the house who is what? Well, he's second place.
Yeah.
I guess that's what it is. Oh, I get it. I get it. They like Will Smith and Jada Pinkett. Will Smith ain't the prize because Tupac was. Tupac is the prize, and Will Smith is just second place. Hey, look, if you don't think I'm the prize, baby, get the hell on. I'm first place. I got the bow. I got the ribbon. You understand? You want me because I give my life for you. You understand? And so anything other than that, it's like dyslexia or whatever the hell it is. That's what Baby Boy had. He had it all twisted, Tabawan.
He had it all twisted.
He had it all twisted, man. I had to get it straight. But you have to get it straight too, man. And I'll end on this. This topic is freaking pointless, man. It's useless. This topic is nothing more than another device to keep black men and black women away from each other, to keep us separated. Do you know how many people in America, how many black families have gotten into serious arguments, maybe even physical, over this dumbass topic?
That's
over
right.
who the hell is the prize?
That's right.
You in the house right now fighting with your wife, talking about who was the prize, and nigga, you're a drug addict.
Right.
You're a drug addict trying to convince yourself that you the prize, and she's some slut. She's some whore trying to convince to you that she's the prize. None of you are the prize. None of you. None of you are nothing. You're a bunch of nothing. You're a bunch of nobodies. And you will never be come into the Israelite school in U.P.K. and make something of yourself.
Damn.
If we could, real quick, I want to sidebar off.
Hey, Salaki Akim, but that was the javelin.
Yeah, right.
Damn right. I wanted to sidebar real quick, like, off of something obviously y'all might just. I'm more so like curious, right? Like, so it like okay, so y'all might you just mentioned this as a father, right? Specifically as the father of a daughter, right? The mindset of that one day you pray that she finds a man who can protect her, and who can take over the job that initially was yours. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Now, I find it very funny you saying that, because I think that's so opposite from how brothers in the world view having a daughter. Now, I don't have a daughter, right? Not yet. You know, Lord willing, one day I will, right? But I remember being in the world, right? And just to show the difference, I remember now, YAHANNA, me and you was together, and something interesting happened. A brother, I won't go into details, but a brother we know was basically, you know, almost, he was telling brother, he was talking to you, I think, and he was saying like, I got some daughters, man. They coming into the truth, man. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, I got some daughters, man. They coming into the truth, man. They you know what I mean? They good looking, man. I raised them up good, man. I want them to get some strong priests to take, you know what I'm saying, to be their husbands. Right? Am I lying, YAHANNA?
I was there. You got one. You could go ahead and go with it, Tawan, if you want to.
This is what took place. And even while it was happening, I'm like, God damn, this is so different from what I experienced in the world, where there's almost this thing with brothers in the world. I'm talking about black men, Hispanic men as well, you know, all Israelites for sure. But I personally seen it mostly with black men. Yeah, YAHANNA.
Like I said, you good to go. You could go 100% with a story. You could get a detail if you want to, but I have to shout out. This was after we had just got done feeding and clothing the brothers and sisters in Spanish Harlem, New York, man. Shout out to the I.S.U.P.K.
That's a fact.
On the ground in Spanish Harlem, while the rest of y'all talk about who's the prize.
Right.
The man and the woman.
This is, now we're talking about the prize now, right? We're talking about
who the real prize.
And so on. So the brother is talking to this priest and saying, "Yeah, my daughter's coming in, man. Like, I'm trying to get them, you know, I want them to get married to some strong priest up in here, man." And I'm in my brain while it's happening. I'm kind of to the side. I'm hearing it, but you know, I'm sipping. I'm doing my thing. I'm chilling, man. Cause me and y'all, we was chilling. We was running through Harlem the whole night. So,
brother, it was me, man. You good? You good?
so this is happening, and I'm thinking this is crazy because you know what? I remember being in the world, right? I'll never forget this as long as I live. There's a brother that, you know what I'm saying, that when I was in the world, this is one of my close friends when I was in the world, right? And I'll never forget, his first child he had a daughter. And this is a couple years later. And this is, I don't know if I was there when he said it, but I had heard it and he confirmed it. This is what the brother said. He said that he does not want his daughter to get with no man. He said he would rather his daughter be a lesbian.
What?
He said that. And his thinking was, this is what he said. He was like, nah, man, niggas ain't shit, bro. Hell no. Ain't nobody somebody gonna be effing my daughter? Hell no, bro. I'd rather her get with another woman or something like that, bro. Like, nah, niggas is shiesty, bro. Like, nah, I ain't. Good, bro.
Did you ask him if bitches was shit? Salaki.
Well, at the time, we was real. I was like 19 at the time.
I would have asked him that.
I didn't even think that. I thought it was weird then, but I'm just like, well, damn. I mean, that's crazy. But he was not the first man that I heard express such fear about his daughter being with another man. Like, there was like this thing where like the idea that I had heard other men where they were like the idea of, because again, we're men, right? So we know we done did horrible things to women. We done, you know what I'm saying, slutted women out, all kind of stuff. But he was like, I cannot fathom somebody effing my daughter. That's how he put it. I can't think of that. Like, it just messes with me, bro. Like, I don't even want to think about it. Not my daughter. And I'm like, I always had that in my head. So when I seen this thing happen in the truth, and this brother was like, shit, like I want a good brother to marry my daughter, another good brother to marry my other daughter. I think the brother had like 3 daughters. He was like, yeah, they this age, and this age. They all swab. They're coming in the truth. I want them to get married. And now, so I guess my question based on those two opposing things, right, is again, this thing in the truth. This thing that we was talking about, YAHANNA, about, you know, how strong this is, man. It's so different from anything we ever seen before. And the mindset of a brother in here, when it comes to dealing with his daughter, he understands something that I think a lot of brothers in the world just don't understand, man. Like, we get mad at these women, basically what I'm saying. We get mad at a lot of these women, and it's a lot of times it's deserved. But a lot of these women, if they're not even raised by men, they're raised by some disgusting woman that teaches them to be independent and teaches them to hate men and teaches them to do all of that. Or they're raised by some dude that is like, no, I want you to never have to rely on a man. What Biggie say in the song? Get my daughter this college plan so she don't need no man. There was a lot of times this concept of men and women in our community raising their daughters to think, I don't need a man. I don't want to get one cool, but nah, I can do this by myself. And I guess my question to the brothers who have daughters and kind of know what I'm talking about is, what is that thing that makes it so, like you said, Yarman, where it's like, nah, man, I'm gonna get old one day. I ain't even thinking about I ain't even thinking along those lines. I want to make sure my daughter is taken care of. Where does that concept come from in this truth as opposed to in the world?
It comes from wisdom. It comes from wisdom. A lot of them brothers, they young. Like even the brother you talk to, he's young. He ain't had time to see wrinkles on him. He ain't had time to grow no gray hairs. You know, brothers, you know, like the rest of us, we done had time. That was a joke, right? But we done had time to grow some gray hair. Of course, me being in the truth, it's elevated my wisdom to the point where I can say things like this because I understand. But a lot of brothers in the world, they just have not had time to grow up. So they think that they're gonna be young forever. They think that their lungs pump oxygen the same way forever. The body does not work that way. It doesn't. At some point, your body starts to frail up. It starts to wrinkle up and it starts to go back to the dust from which it came. And when you do that, all you have is your thoughts and your mind and your peace of mind. And your peace of mind is your family. It's your family, and you want to make sure that your son is not a homosexual. You want to make sure that your daughter is not promiscuous and that she has a man. And so for that brother, I guarantee you find that brother right now, he might have a different look on it. He may have a different opinion on what it means, because you know, back even to say that I want my daughter to be with a girl, like, I mean, them girls having sex too. You understand? Like, for him to say that, it was childish. I don't think he really, obviously he's dumb because he's not in the truth, but I wouldn't give him so much of a dumb title. He's just young.
Right. We was real young at the time.
He was young and just didn't know no better. But, you know, I think I could speak for most that any brother as they get older, you know, even if they hard on brother, like, and I'll give you this story too real quick. My brother in the world just got married. Like, you know, the whole wedding, the whole white man married 9 lives and 9 yards, and his wife, it's a family that we've all been knowing since middle school. And the sister to the woman who married my brother, me and her had the same birthday. So we was kind of connected. Like, her mom would bring me gifts. You know, we was kind of like cool like that. And my brother and her older sister, they stayed together from middle school all throughout high school. They had one breakup. They got back together, stayed together after that, and then now they just got married this year. Right. In the world, of course, they've been married since middle school, but you know,
good night.
But the father was always this roughneck dude. He was a gangster, and he never liked my brother. He used to always be like, "Yo, don't bring that nigga over here. I hurt that nigga." He used to say shit like that. He would be cool to us, me and my other brother, but he would just not like him because he ain't like the idea of this dude being around his father. I mean, around his daughter. But at the reception, when he got up and spoke, you know, he confessed all of these things. And this grown man, who I used to remember being a gangster when we was younger, he got up at that reception and he cried. He cried his heart out because, and the only thing he could say, he couldn't finish his speech. He said the only thing that he could say was that he was happy that some man found my daughter to love my daughter better than I could have ever loved her. and to protect my daughter longer than I could ever protect her.
Right.
That's all he could say. And that was his peace. That was enough for him to know that he knew that there was a man who was willing to stand up against him, stand up against his family, stand up even against his daughter, and to stay with that woman for hopefully for the rest of his life. And that is the joy that I want to have. That's the joy that I know all of us. I know Kawhi want to have that joy to be able to lay on his bed one day and I know Kawhi probably will put his arms around his chest like this because he gonna think he Pharaoh or something. But to be able to say that like my spirit of protection for my daughter can rest in him.
Right.
It could be
That's
there.
right.
I'm still here through him, and you better not let nothing happen to my daughter, man. You understand? Like that's beautiful, man. So shout out to that brother and the truth. I ain't gonna put his name out there, Tabawan.
Right.
Shout out to him, but what he did was absolutely.
You're gonna be getting mad calls, really.
Right, yeah. He go, yo, he would. But
Right.
shout out to him, because in that moment for me, damn, that Salaki. Well, yeah, that moment was breathtaking. It was unimaginable to just see the truth being, fluctuated like that through us, man. But that's how it should be. Salaki, I yield on that. I ain't gonna say nothing else.
No, damn right. The water for that perspective, you know what I'm saying? Again, I just wanted to just highlight, you know what I'm saying, one of the many differences between how we conduct ourselves in here versus, you know what I'm saying, some of the pervasive thoughts that exist in the world. Like everything in this truth is so vastly different and it's beautiful.
Oh, wait. Hey, Thaba.
Go ahead.
Salakia, brother. Salakia out of wine. So I missed one thing too.
No, go ahead.
There was one quick thing was that the mindset that you said that brother had is detrimental to that woman.
That's
it's
right.
Detrimental. When you raise a daughter and you raise her in the light of not getting a man, you don't want her to be with a man. You want her to be with a woman, or you want her to be so independent that she don't need a man. She's going to get beat. She's going to get beat by men. That's what's going to happen. She's going to argue. She's going to fight because you're not going to stop her from her natural affection. Her natural lust is to be with a man. You're not going to stop that. But what it is, when she gets warm and hot and ready to go be with a man, she going to do what her naturality, I just made that word up. Her naturality means, right? She's going to go towards that. And when she goes towards it, she's not going to know how to deal with a man.
Right.
You raise her to be with a man. You
That's
raise
right.
her to not be with one. And then now you're going to have more problems. So
That's
for
right.
you brothers out there, you got them daughters, you better teach your daughters how to be with a man.
That's right.
Teach them now. Otherwise, she gonna call the wrong nigga a bitch. That's what's gonna happen. She gonna do that, and then your old behind gonna be 69 years old trying to go fight a nigga who built like me.
And you'll get beat up. I've seen it.
What the NWA? What Eazy say?
I threw a right cross and knocked his old ass out.
Threw a right cross and knocked his old ass out. You better teach that. You better teach that girl. Teach that baby how to be a woman and how to be a wife. So you don't have to get a right cross thrown at you from Eazy-E and get knocked the hell out. Salakia. That was it.
Oh, man, that's hilarious. He damn sure did say that.
He said right cross.
I'm
gonna throw a Yakarab uppercut and knock his old ass out.
You know it's crazy, bro. What's really crazy about that is that happens. I've heard it. I don't think there's anybody on this podcast that has not heard at some point in their life about some old man going to defend the honor of his daughter, or somebody going up to the school and getting his ass beat by a bunch of 17-year-olds.
Yeah.
I have heard it. I've seen it. It is not pretty. And you're not going to recover from that.
Though.
Say what?
I'm just saying that's a public service announcement. Just not in the UPK. Hey, look, you mess with Kawal's daughter. Kawal ain't coming there alone. Just so you know.
Yeah, hell no.
Just so you know.
I'm talking about some nigga that comes up there like name from ATL.
Oh yeah,
he came up there in the slippers. Go ahead.
Hey, but Kawal gonna be 89 years old in a wheelchair talking about some Bagagua. Bagagua, nigga.
That's a fact. Damn right. Real talk, man. Most High in Christ, man. Most High in Christ. Hey, yo. Shout out to everybody tuning in to the Chainbreakers Podcast today.
All right.
We appreciate all of y'all. Shout out to the sister Kazak Wana, you know what I'm saying? Cap's Rib, shalom, sis. Shout out to Officer 400 Yanazar, you know what I'm saying? What else we got up in here? Shout out to my rib, Sister Lawaya, shalom. Shout out to Hawad. Shout out to Young Man Black. Shout out to Officer Shaw. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the sister Yapara Nah, Mox Rib, shalom, sis. Shout out to already said Black. Shout out to Young Man Fresh. Shout out to the sister Yarasha Ya. Shout out. Goddamn, yo.
Hey, chill.
Deal with this situation. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Good night. Shout out to Yarmox family. Shout out to all the Yarmox family out there, man. Most High in Christ. The Pa, shalom, sis. Shout out to Officer Yagadar. Who else we got? I think that's all we got for today. That's all we got right now. Most High in Christ, man. Maya Shaw, I see you too, bro. Shout out to Officer Maya Shaw.
Right. Shaw here. I ain't see my Shaw. He up there?
He using the 919 YouTube joint.
Gotcha.
You know, he be incognito. Most High in Christ, man. Hey, we got a little bit more time, man. We got about 20 minutes left for the show today. We started a little bit late, so we're gonna clip it around 2:30. So I'm gonna throw something out there. Let's get y'all opinion, man. Y'all. So what have y'all heard about the updates with the man formerly known as Javante Tank Davis?
Yes, brother. Team Pie, my brother.
Hey, somebody find a rock. Matter of fact,
yeah.
I got you. No sweat. 1 second.
Hold on. I got something. I don't know if this is genuine or not. I got a weird conspiracy about this. Javante Davis is kind of a troll. Okay, he's kind of like he sells fights. He can kind of be trolling. I don't know if this is true or not. Okay, now his name was like Abdul, something stupid like that. Abdul, whatever.
Yeah, Abdul Wahid.
Yeah, Abdul by him is the most common. It's like so common of a fake stupid Muslim name, right? You know, Devin Haney's a devout Muslim, or whatever you want to call it, or whatever he calls himself. Devin Haney's a Muslim. His pops is Muslim. They've been lining this fight up between Devin Haney and Javante Davis for a while now. I think Javante Davis is trolling Devin Haney. I kind of do. That's so random. Or Javante been smoking that pack and losing his goddamn mind. and you know, but we're gonna see. He was already a Christian, I guess, or whatever he was. Who knows? But I don't see this whole Islam thing with him. It just seems, and then something seems off about. I think he's trolling Devin Haney. I could be wrong. He could. His name could be Abdul something right now, and then after the fight, he changed it back to Javante Tank Davis. But you know, I don't know. It's just ridiculous. That's why his damn apartment's burnt down and stuff. There's a lot of crap going on right now, man. I don't know.
I hear you. Now, y'all, I'm coming to you, but
you got his rock on there.
Cap, you are the resident. You've been in the fight game. Now, I hear you, cool. You're trolling. You know, but even still, a lot of these cats these days, I mean, everybody's kind of Muslim. Lil Durk is Muslim. He claims. I mean, let's not forget, everybody's been making jokes, but Muhammad Ali started his career as catch and play, and then he became Muhammad Ali. Also, another like the most basic Muslim name you come up with, Muhammad Ali. The slam through random, well-known Arabic words. So I mean, Cap, what do you think? Like, a lot of people are saying he gonna lose his next fight.
Hey, what Kowal said was really heavy though, for real. Because who knows? He probably will be. He probably is just trolling, just fucking with Haney, But in boxing, like I said, in boxing, it's mental. People don't know how mental boxing is, how much mental boxing is. Boxing, I always say boxing is 75% mental, and the other 25% is your ability.
Right.
Your ability, your power, and whatever, your mindset. You know what I'm saying? Because it's so much mental to go into it. You know what I'm saying? So he could be like trolling, he could be like, but we are so confused as people, going into boxing, we feel like we need something. We feel like we need God. You feel like you need God. You need something, you know what I'm saying? But what's stopping, what's so messed up about Tank right here, if he is being a Muslim, you know what I'm saying? He's already a Christian. He's already a Christian, and like I said, everybody understands Christianity is falling. Christianity is falling now. You got Islam. Islam been like sinking underground. I don't know where the hell he's going to Islam for. Right. I mean, goddamn. Right. I mean, come on. I mean, Farrakhan is he an Egyptologist or something? I mean, come on, get the hell out of here. Then you talking about Islam? Islam is a failed religion.
Right.
Islam is a failed religion, and people are seeing that Christianity is failing. So it's like he's maybe, like I said, big fights are coming up. Now he feels like he needs to get close to the Most High. But he probably look at us and say, the Israelites, and say, well, wait a minute. People hate the Israelites, especially the white man. They go against the white man. So he's so afraid of losing power, losing money, that he won't mess with the Israelites because we too crazy.
Right.
We too crazy and, too out there, too extreme or whatever, So he won't really mess with the Israelites. So he's going to feel like he's going to find something in Islam. You know what I'm saying? And I see a whole lot of nuts, it's a whole lot of nuts be around, you know what I'm saying? That, especially be around in boxing, a whole lot of nuts, hang on nuts, that, what I'm saying? Really, I don't mess with boxing no more because really it's like to see brothers that used to be them stand around Negroes that don't know nothing, and down they try to go and it irks me. It reminds me of fake Israelites.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like watching fake Israelites trying to break down scriptures. Like, boy, get that, what the hell? That's what boxing is. That's why I really don't pay attention to boxing no more, because it's so irritating, you know what I'm saying? But as far as like with Tank right here, I don't know. The brother's confused. I know he's confused, his body shows the sins of Israel.
Yeah.
When you look at those tattoos he got on them, he's been swallowed up by tattoos. Right. God damn, that's like him sinking in sin. The way Israel is sinking in sin. You know what I'm saying? But the brothers, like confused brothers here, confused brother, and right now he's at the point where, like I said, he feel like at one time in my career, I wouldn't even say in my career, my whole life, really, I felt like even when I was a kid, I felt like I need to be close to the Most High to be successful in anything. So him right now, he feels like he needs to be close to the Most High to be successful. But the people around him, already pointing them, telling them, nah, don't fuck with them Israelites. Don't ever fuck with them Israelites. I mean, he's right in Baltimore. You know what I'm saying? So Israelites are big in Baltimore. So he's in there, Israelites everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Even a lot of fake Israelites down there.
Right.
So it's like, don't fuck with them Israelites, So he's going to go to Islam. You know what I'm saying? I pray for the brother, you know what I'm saying? I like the little nigga, man, but I pray for the brother that, you know what I'm saying? He really get the truth, man. I hope he is, like Kowal said, I hope he is trolling, you know what I'm saying? But really, you brothers out there watching, hey, that Islam, that shit is, boy, Islam is worse than, I wouldn't say worse than Christianity because no other powerful drug is worse than Christianity. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, Islam is something like Christianity. You know what I'm saying? But
Yes.
you know what I'm saying? Islam, like saying, you know, it's a mad joke. You know, you can see with Farrakhan. I mean, yeah, he's like he's spinning his wheels, going back and forth, wishy washy. He don't even know what the hell if he's a real Islam, you know, whatever. You know, he don't know what the fuck he doing. You know, so
Right.
you know what I'm saying? But as far as Tank, man, hey, man, all I can say about Tank, man, I pray for the brother. I like the little nigga as a fighter. You know what I'm saying? I pray that he don't go that way. You know what I'm saying? Because like, I've been seeing a whole lot of brothers saying he gonna lose his next fight. You know what I'm saying? He might just do. You know, he might just do. I can't say he won't. You know, yeah, damn. You know, man.
Damn right. Go on.
I yield with that, brother.
That nigga trolling, man. He trolling so bad the nigga done changed his name, bro. Who does that quick? Usually you be a Muslim for a little bit, then you change your name. This nigga Abdul Rahim already. Good night.
You know what's funny? Remember Mike Tyson when he went to jail, he never changed his name.
Never.
That was like he came out when he was bugged out. He came out, he was Muslim, and that's when he started saying wild stuff about eating people's children. Praise be to Allah.
Like, yeah.
And to be fair, he also was losing when he became Muslim too. Just being
yeah.
Becoming Muslim did not help Mike Tyson at all.
No.
Come.
Now, Officer Yarmak, what the hell is that in your background?
He got a pet rock up there.
Come on, man. I just noticed that. Look at that, the rock.
This is Allah. My name is
Come on, man.
Y'all gonna worship that rock if you want to. I mean,
oh boy.
I don't know who's worse, crackheads or Muslims. Who worship rock most?
Right.
Y'all better. Look, Islam is not for black people. Islam is a joke. Islam is a fake religion. It's false. It's made up.
Facts.
It ain't gonna help you in boxing. Islam. Look, brother, you wasted all that time being up there with the Muslims. You should have been in the gym. That's what you should have did. You wasted your time. Now you're gonna get knocked out because you was in there with turning your name to Abdul Rauf.
Right.
Abdul Rauf Muhammad, whatever the hell, man. Like, come on, dog. Look, I don't even know what to say, Tabuan. I'm lost for words. Just stop. I don't know. I yield. Just laugh at the rock. Is this a rock?
No sweat.
Or worship the damn rock. Who the fuck cares? Do whatever you want to do.
Worship the rock, man.
Worship it.
That was a whole bar you just said.
Hey, Salakia, do they rub the rock or touch the rock?
They kiss the rock.
They kiss the rock?
They kiss it, yep.
They put their head in there and kiss it.
Damn. I know they circle the rock, but damn, they kiss the rock?
They entice the rock. They entice the rock by circling it. And when they get close enough, they stick their head in it and kiss that rock.
Damn, that's crazy, man.
That's what they're doing.
Damn.
And then they rocks to stone people. They love rocks. What you said, something was a bar?
Yeah, I was saying that's a bar. Oh, Salakia.
It's like going in and out.
Salakia, y'all hear me?
Yeah, I get you now.
I'm still going in and out.
Nah, you good
Count,
now.
Most High Christ. Yeah, I was saying when you said you don't know who worships the rock more, Muslims or crackheads, that's a bar. That's hilarious.
Yeah. Most High Christ.
Conte is gonna have to do. Hold up. I got some footage here. Here we go.
I want to rock right now.
Right. Hold up. Here we go. Let's see. This is only if Javante is being serious. If he's trolling, he's trolling. But
is Calvin Ford a Muslim Javante Tank's trainer?
I'm not sure. There's the stone. The stone is
he never. So like, hey, Calvin ain't never been a Muslim.
I'm about to say I ain't never been. Remember him being no damn
Calvin
Muslim.
ain't never been a Muslim, man. From years I know him, he never been a Muslim, man.
Come on, sir. Oh, water.
So this is footage. Do y'all just? I don't know if y'all notice. Do y'all see what I see?
Yeah, it's a box.
That looks like a JJ.
Yeah, that's exactly what that is.
Good Lord.
Ain't no grown man gonna grab me on the back of my neck and push my face.
What are they doing to that hole right there?
They feeling it.
Well, he's about to do something to the hole.
Dang.
Look at his hand. Look how he broke his neck. He like, kiss this rock.
Yo, this is wild.
Hold on, wait.
Look at this nigga came in with the support hand.
This is upgraded, man.
There's a whole train being ran.
You mean a rock is inside there?
That's crazy.
The rock is inside of there.
That's pornographic.
Yeah, it is.
That's wrong. Oh, that's freak stuff, boy. That is freaky.
And you see the way he grabbed the back of his neck. What?
Oh, come on.
Watch the other nigga come in with the support. Watch, look, here comes the support. Yeah, look.
He said, "Get in there, right? Get in there, Muhammad. Get in there."
Get deep in there. Look, he got his whole vertebrae under control.
That's wild, man.
He rubbing him. Oh, this nigga rubbing him. Oh, hell no.
Oh, man, that's terrible. That's awful, man. Come on. Man.
And y'all got the nerve to talk about that. When we salute the Torah, that's like that. I like it.
It probably got
I mean,
niggas.
that's so nasty, man. That's so nasty, man. You know, come on, man.
Yeah, they some wild freaks.
And don't you know that when you
The rock is inside a hole.
Look, when you guide somebody back, you're supposed to use the back of your hand. You're supposed to, guide them with the back of your hand. This nigga got full palm on him, just
for real.
Oh man, yeah, that's
man. Yeah, that is freaky. That's real freaky, man. That's nasty, man. You know, come on, man. Man, that's a new disrespect for Islam.
I feel sorry for The Rock.
The Rock is getting.
I'm not a biologist.
Who shaped that thing right there?
The next
Why
man.
does that look?
Yo, so the nigga who was supporting him wanted to go next?
Yeah.
Oh man. He wanted to make sure he kissed that thing right nice and tight so he could kiss it right after him. Oh man, that's crazy. Hey, doesn't COVID still exist, number one?
Come.
So that there. Oh, and then he carried this nigga off. Oh, I've seen enough.
Oh, come on, man. Come on, man. Yeah, man. That's boy.
I know it's musty out there.
Oh yeah, it definitely
stinks out there.
There it is. Yeah.
Ew.
What's in it, man? I want to know.
Well, Tank, this is what I'm gonna
come on. Ain't no disinfectant nowhere. Ain't no disinfectant, no sanitizing.
No.
Nope.
No sanitizer.
Damn, that's some nasty, freaky stuff, man.
It's raw dog in the rock.
Raw dog, the rock pause. You got a kiss on the rock. You know how many lips have been on that goddamn rock?
Millions.
Ew.
Like, and this is what now if Tank is serious, he got to make his pilgrimage.
You got to.
He has to make his pilgrimage to Mecca and kiss the rock.
So you circle the rock and come around and kiss it. Yep. Good Lord. But that's a nasty voyage.
I like what Mr. Ahmad said, man. All my brothers in here have some Torah, and it does not look like that at all. I have never been required to kill anything ever.
Hey, Dabuan. You know what they're doing, right? When they do that pilgrimage and they circle that rock 7 times, they circling that hole like we circle Jericho. And after they circle it 7 times, they go down and tear them walls down to that rock. They tear the walls down out loud on that rock. They do. So like
you gotta hide all the sheep and hide the rocks out there.
Oh yeah, they turn it down. They getting real freaky with that wall after they busting walls down. So like
freaky.
Yo, Islam is insane, bro. I seen another video the other day where somebody, I think it was a Christian, but he was cutting Islam up something serious.
Yeah.
Hey, when did we
talk about?
Yeah, I saw a few videos of Christians out there cutting the piss out of Islam with the camera because there's a lot of fallacies in that Quran, and a regular nigga from the HOI or wherever the hell they are, the NOI, they can't explain it. Right. Even the Middle Eastern ones get tongue tied. Especially Captain Zaria cut the piss out of the Muslims, even with the whole beating of the wives to the Muhammad sleeping with the 9-year-old, to just every little thing that's the children of Israel being mentioned as guys chosen in the Quran. Like that book is just toilet paper, man. And for you to even worship Islam at this point, you're a goddamn idiot.
Right.
It don't make any sense. That book is like it's like Spider-Man. It's made up. It's not real. It's not real. You can beat your wife in the damn Quran. Really? Okay, try that with a black woman. See what happens.
Wait. You say you can beat your wife?
Yeah, if your wife, if the last resort, if your wife got too much mouth, according to the Quran, you can pop her.
What they call it? They call it
correction or some crap. I don't know. Some stupid.
It's a word they call it. It's called it's something, not rakah, but it's something. It's a word that they use that at first is like 3 chances your woman get. If she don't follow the first one, second one, you can strike her. It's the strike. You can strike your woman down. That's in the Quran.
Yeah. Nowhere in the Bible does it say that.
Ooh, that's gonna be a hell of a strike coming from Javante Davis. Woo.
Hey, you said it's a strike.
That's where I was going with it, y'all. The water.
Kill that bitch.
Yeah. One of them uppercuts from Tank will put you to sleep.
That's crazy. I never knew that. I never heard that in my life. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's in there.
I went to school. I always say it. I went to school with all Muslims. I went to an elementary school, kindergarten all the way to 8th grade. I went to a school that was ran by black Muslims. Not one time. You know what's funny? They got mad at me. I hit some fraud when I was in 4th grade. And they had the audacity. I think I got in trouble, man. I don't know if I got suspended or something happened. Now y'all telling me that their own Quran says that it's okay? So what the hell was that about? They should have let me live. I was just doing what the Quran says you can do when I was in 4th grade.
Yeah, and then and even in the Quran, there's no law against tattoos, and that's why the rappers, they love to get tatted up. There's no low law or nothing in the Quran even mentioning you can't get tattoos. Those are just ran by certain mosques and leaders and say, it's not right morally. But what is right morally? You don't have a law against tattoos. The Bible does. So Islam is religion like Christianity. You can do what the hell you want to do. So it's easy to slide into. Pause. You just go. You don't want to obey the rules of God? Be a Muslim. Be a Christian.
Good night.
I mean, you can do what the hell you want to do.
Okay. No, that's crazy. I'm telling you, bro, y'all put me on.
Hey, Salaki, Kawal, you said it's strike. It's strike.
The word is like strike to like strike your wife or wives, whoever it is.
Right.
I'm not sure the Arabic word or whatever, but yeah.
It's literally strike or what? Strike-o or something.
Yes, look it up real quick. Mm-hmm. Yep.
It's I-Rob.
Good night. And you can strike her with no repercussions.
Or it's I-Rob or I-Rob. One of them two.
Man. Well, no sweat. As I said, Tank is not gonna mess with Israel. That's just too. I mean, look at what's going on with Kanye. That should give you all that you need to know about how different Israelite and I.S.U.P.K. And if I could, can we just give a hand to all the brothers and sisters in the I.S.U.P.K. under YAHANNA? Holding it down. Like they painted out Kanye to be the boogeyman of the so-called Jewish community. And in what, maybe a year and a half, 2 years tops since he started his whole tirade, he's already, he didn't apologize and said he hurt people and he's so sorry and oh my God, all of this. But I've been in this truth with YAHANNA and Kowal for about 3 times as long as he's been saying that, and I consider myself young in the truth. And Captain Yagawa, I've been doing this for mad long.
Right.
We have not changed our stance at all. The oppressors, the devil the Bible speaks of, and the real Jews are black. And we've been saying and will not stop saying it. Have not apologized. You know what I'm saying?
This what it say. It says Allah would have them guard but those wives from whom you fear arrogance. First advise them, then if they persist, forsake them in bed. I guess don't give them no, you know what. And then finally strike them.
Yeah, that's what it says. And
Crazy.
That's 4 and 34, right?
Yeah, 4 and 34. So you get 3 chances, bitch. In the Quran, you get 3 chances. That's crazy. That's insane. You mean tell me you run that by a Hispanic sister or sister from the tribe of Judah? See what happened. You ain't gonna get past the second one either. You didn't get past the second one called do benevolence.
Right.
Right. So how you gonna just get mad? And I don't understand it. It's like the book is retarded, man. It just throw it in the ground. Just throw the whole book in the trash.
Yeah, no, the Quran, it seems, is absolutely insane.
Yeah.
Fragmented bunch of gobbledygook. It's disgusting and stupid.
Yeah.
Every time I hear somebody read, it's like, does this sound like it makes sense to you? Does this sound like it's real? And isn't this the same book where Muhammad, I think rape is in there, like pretty firmly.
Oh yeah, it is.
There's aspects of like where you can like
and you got to squat when you piss.
Yeah, you got to sit down when you pee.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Yeah, you got to
prefer Muslim. Mm-hmm.
Come on, man. What are y'all
and if a bug flies in your drink, you have to push the bug to the bottom of the cup and then drink it.
I can't just pour the bug out?
Nah,
nope.
Cuz.
Nope.
Nah, cuz. Go ahead, drink that.
You got to
to the bottom. So hold on. Wait. Does it specify what kind of bug? Like, what if it's a
big ass roach from the project?
Water bug, flying cockroach lands in my drink, and I only got this much drink, and the bug is this tall.
So you trust in Allah?
No, nigga.
Allah sent the roach to your drink.
Yeah.
I gotta take a shot with a flying cockroach in the drink.
Yeah, push that hole down and drink it.
Come on, man.
You know them dirty.
Yeah. I heard about that. They said it might be your cousin.
That might be, yeah. That's
shit,
funny.
everything else is simple as hell. Everything else is simple as hell. There gotta be something.
Just everybody I.S.U.P.K. under command of General. Because I'll be damn drinking some goddamn out of my cup, flies. I'm gonna be putting hands on my weapon after 2 strikes. You know what I mean? Like that whole thing is insane. You know what? I think a lot of niggas don't know what they get. Another thing too, like a lot of brothers, I know you grew up. You wasn't Muslim. Yo.
So like it, just so brothers don't think I'm lying. This is 59 in chapter 17. It says the prophet Muhammad said, if a housefly falls in the drink of any one of you, he should dip it. It's like he should dip it in the drink and take it out, for one of its wings has a disease and the other has a cure for the disease, and to drink the cup.
Oh man!
Oh my!
You didn't think I was just saying it.
The more and more I hear the Quran. You know what Muhammad was? Muhammad was like the original Dr. York, or the original, like he was like the original shiesty, fake religious leader person thing.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? 800 years ago, just some nigga who just says, yeah, I'm a prophet and listen to what nonsense that I believe in, and now you do it too. You know what I'm saying? He was like what's the Mormon dude, Joseph Smith?
Joseph, yeah.
He was like Joseph Smith before Joseph Smith. All of these are fake leaders and fake prophets. Yeah, Yarma.
Hey, the next one says Allah's messenger said a prostitute was forgiven by Allah because passing by a painting dog near a well and seeing that the dog was about to die of thirst, she took off her shoe and trying it with her head cover, she drew out some water for it. So Allah forgave her because of that.
Wow.
So,
man.
you know, all you got to do is help a dog. You know, prostitution forgiven. You done blew 1,000 rods, but if you give a dog some water,
good.
You're good to go, sis. Yeah, I see where Allah is loving. I see him. Allah is a loving God.
Damn, hey, Salakia. So that's the reason why so many of us Israelites go to Islam, because you know we wicked as hell, and Islam helps you stay wicked. Damn,
that's the fact.
Damn, that's it. Boy,
Salakia,
all types of simple shit.
Yeah.
Hey, Salakia, can y'all hear? Is my audio good?
I can hear you.
Con, I can hear you.
I had a mishap, but it's all good, man. But hey, we over the time, man. We've done it again. Chainbreakers Podcast. Why to everybody for tuning in. We appreciate every single brother and sister that was rocking out with us today. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to all of our channels. Make sure that you pay your tithes, man. Make sure you pay your tithes, I.S.U.P.K, and make sure you pay your Passover fee, man. Make sure you pay that Passover fee. The 55th annual Passover is going down in Durham, North Carolina, right here. You know what I'm saying? So some of y'all gonna be, you might have an opportunity to see, our what we've done to the school. We're gonna be right here in the city of Durham. You know what I'm saying? Yarmock's hometown. So make sure you pay your Passover fee and everything. So get all your affairs in order, get your hotel rooms, and all of those things. That's all we have for the Chainbreakers Podcast for today. But of course, I got to give my brothers an opportunity if there's anything they want to bring out before we clip it for today. So, Cap, you got something?
Not just like back up what you was just saying. Pay your Passover fee, pay your tithes and everything, and you know what I'm saying. We the I.S.U.P.K. You know what I'm saying. And that's it. We feed people and we clothe people. Our people, though. Not everybody on the planet. Our people. Under command of Junior YAHANNA, we've been doing it since 1969. Freeing up our people, man. With this truth of the Bible. And not the Christian lies that you be able to get. You know what I'm saying?
Come.
With that, I yield.
Damn right. Cool. What you got, bro? I think you on me, bro.
Oh, my bad. Yeah, pay your tithes. Another good show, man. Don't celebrate New Year's. Terrorists are lurking. The Lord gonna deal with you niggas swiftly. Whoever celebrated Christmas, you know better. Now you've been listening to I.S.U.P.K for too long now. You know to keep the law, statutes, and commandments, man. Do not celebrate New Year's. You just celebrated Christmas and you're alive. You better thank the Most High. You got a second chance not to celebrate New Year's. The rest of everybody else, the water for checking in. Good show.
Damn right. Well said, bro. Yarmock, the Javelin, what's good, bro?
Yeah, the water. The Javelin raffle is officially open. $5 entry fee. We're gonna do the actual raffle on February the 16th. So the top prize is gonna be a Javelin Season 2 sweatsuit, the Javelin body butter plus the oil And if Tazaria gets out with the body scrub and Tom, I might throw in the body scrub, the body wash in there as well. So, make sure hit me up. Shoot me $5 to my Cash App. You can enter in as many times as you want. Also, for everybody else who was in the raffles previously, if you shoot me the $5 for this raffle, you'll still get the raffle that you had from the previous raffles. I still got your names listed. Just let me know. Other than that, shout out Commander Jenny YAHANNA, the Lord's 55th annual Passover, Durham, North Carolina, April 20th. Make sure you're there. Get your hotels. If you don't know what's going down with the hotels, don't do your own thing. Don't do your own thing. If you don't know what's going down with something, you don't know what's up with the hotel link, it ain't working, don't go and just get a hotel. Contact your camp leader. Have your camp leader contact Captain I.S.U.P.K. Let's do it the right way so that we can all be together. You understand? But that's all I got, the water.
Right. Well said, bro. You know what I'm saying? Most High in Christ. Again, the water to everybody for tuning in today, and the water to all my brother, man. Shout out to Officer, shout out to Captain of 10,000, Yagarwak.
Yeah,
shout
right.
out to Officer 1,000, Kowal. Shout out to Officer 1,000, Yarmak. Appreciate y'all, you know what I'm saying, making this very easy for me. You know what I mean? So we're going to see y'all next week, man. Same time, same place, 12 p.m., 2 p.m., around that every single week, Friday, Eastern Standard Time, 11 a.m. Central Time. You know what I'm saying? Chainbreakers Podcast. I.S.U.P.K. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all get your Passover fees ready and all of that. Make sure y'all get y'all affairs in order, as Officer Yarmak just said, man. And to everybody, we're gonna say, man,